very proud of the job that we achieved today, but it was not a one-day job, it was 1 month job. From mid-December that we start preparing the race and receiving all the documents, how the Cadillac works and how the Wayne Taylor Racing, some procedures that maybe are different compared to the teams, and we try to have a quick integration, Kamui and myself, and try to learn as much as we could from the team in the roar. And then on the race itself, it was very difficult. The conditions were changing all the time. We were racing in cooler temperatures than we've been testing so far. So we tried to anticipate that on the setup before the race. And as Jordan said, now we had a plan how the race should be executed, and we follow step by step until the last lap. And the conditions were changing, and we have to adapt a little bit, but it was nothing down to lack or to keep changing things in the last moment. You know, whatever conditions we found, wherever positions we were, it was a plan already. I could not find him. You know, I went to talk to him because he nearly crashed after the bus stop. I was following him, and he had a massive moment, aquaplaning, and the safety car was pointing to the wall at one point, and then he recovered the car. Immediately after, he called red flag. I think he was a little bit scared in that moment. And while I jumped out of the car and I went to the safety car to see him, he was not there anymore. He was only the co-driver.
Changing his underwear. Let's do the toilet.
So he was the co-driver, and I said, "Are you okay? You nearly crashed. Eh? The conditions are tricky." And I don't know what he said. I had the helmet on. He said like, "It's not my call" or something like that. But,
if you were running second, do you think you might have had the same conversation?
Exactly the same. I called a lot of times when I was second over the radio that safety car was necessary. I think the last 5-7 laps of the race were not, I think, right. You know, for anyone that we were on track, because the visibility was nearly zero. We could not be flat out on the straights. The car was moving. The TC was coming in 6th gear at 200 miles per hour. There were parts of different cars in different points of the track because people were losing the body work here and there, and I was calling the team for a safety car immediately because I could not see anything. And then Felipe went a little bit long into 10-1. We took the lead, and we were just lucky today because I think, lucky in that moment. We were leading the race like 90% of the race, so it will be unfair maybe not to win it or be able to win it or at least have a chance. But I think conditions were also okay to stop the race 7 laps before they did, and in that moment we were second. I mean, it ranks quite high. Daytona is one of those venues and speedways that you will like to win eventually one day in your career, and you know, I've been lucky enough to win Grand Prix in Monaco, in races in Spa, in Suzuka, in Malaysia, Silverstone, and my hometown, in my home country in Spain. So to add Daytona into that list is quite special, and my endurance career is quite young and not a lot of background, only 1.5 years on sports cars, and I was lucky enough to win the 24-hour Le Mans and the 24-hour of Daytona, so I cannot be more happy, and I'm proud of the team being in the right time at the right moment.
All right, Andrew, right there in the middle.
It's actually a follow-up to that question. Are there any other races that are on your schedule? This isn't part of the Triple Crown.
Yeah, it's not part of the Triple Crown, but if I win Indianapolis, this will be quadruple crown.
Are there any other races that you want to look at?
No, I think right now full focus is on Indy 500. I'm thinking, I'm trying to do something more, maybe in different disciplines that are not only circuits. I need to think, I need to plan, I need to make sure that I'm competitive, to have the right people, the right teams, and the right preparation. You know, whatever adventure is next, I will not do it if I'm not competitive or I don't have a shot for winning. So I need to be very calm and clever with the decisions for the future. And as I said on press conference a couple of days ago, the aim is to do something unprecedented in motorsport.